Being a lumberjack is a rather hard and dangerous job. They are always covered in shavings and dust, not to mention the titanic physical work. Usually, the working day is boring. Huge trees are falling down, and then being loaded onto a truck. This time, the lumberjacks found something shocking inside the trunk. So, this story takes place in the state of Georgia. Local lumberjacks were given the task of cutting down a couple of trees for a paper mill. In this case, they were American chestnuts. This breed is quite popular since the tree grows twice as fast as oak, and the industry has focused on the use of American chestnut in this region. On that day, certain trees were marked for felling and the workers began their duties. American chestnuts are often empty inside, but this time the workers did not expect what they would see. In a moment, the tree was knocked down. One of the lumberjacks noticed that there was something inside the trunk, but there was not enough light to say for sure what it was. The guy informed the others that something was stuck there. Many were horrified and moved away from the tree. Looking closely, the lumberjacks realized that it was a dog. They identified this one by the claws on the paws and by the teeth. The whole picture looked even scarier because the animal looked like it was frozen. The main question is how the dog ended up inside the trunk. The workers wanted to cut the tree to pieces, but they were also wondering what to do with the dog. They wanted to show this find to the world, as you don't see it often. Moreover, not a single woodcutter has ever seen such a thing in his life. The lumberjacks decided to take the find to the local museum dedicated to the southeast of America. There was the perfect place for such a find. The museum workers were very happy with the purchase because they knew that people would come to see such a miracle. They were also wondering how the dog ended up inside the tree. They had to recruit an anthropologist-biologist from the University of West Florida to study the dog because she looked like she was mummified. After the study, it turned out that the dog was indeed mummified by chestnut oak, and all due to the fact that chestnuts contain tannins. It is tannin that mummified the dog. Scientists believe that the dog hunted in the forest and, in pursuit of a squirrel, for example, climbed into a hollow from which he could no longer get out. Even more interesting is the fact that the dog was over 50 years old. In other words, this tragedy happened in the 60s. Today, the exhibit can be seen at the Museum of Georgia. They named the dog Stucky. Thanks a lot for watching.